Oh man, Primal Might's gonna be so sweet when we actually get to draw it. Let's go. We're so close to having lethal, so no swing from here. Ooh! Oh! Primal Might, baby. You love to see it. That is exactly what we wanted there. So, you know, casual Primal Might. We just hit one of these 1/1 tokens here, swing in for the victory. Ooh! Okay, so they Shark Tide figure in response. It doesn't matter. Game's over. Let's go ahead, do another bigly. Huge. It's a Primal Might and it's gonna be huge. So we'll fight. It's a 5/5 shark. Count. Stop the count. Stop the count. So we go. We swing for 11, and that's a GG. How's it going, y'all? Time to Smash MTG here, and today we're back with some more MTGA historic action. Possibly the last gameplay video we do before Call Time comes out. We got, everything comes out pretty soon here with the new spoilers, so we'll be looking into spoilers and new cards, deck building, all that kind of stuff. But, last game, last deck of the day of gameplay beforehand, we're going to be looking at some Primal Obliterator. This is some mono black, splashing green for Primal Might. The whole goal of this deck is to have Phyrexian Obliterator out. Whenever a source deals damage to Phyrexian Obliterator, that source of controller sacrifices that many permanents. For a Primal Might, have it fight something, make them sack possibly their whole board. You get a lot of spicy gameplay things with this. And a lot of times, just stuff like Primal Might and to spawn a mayhem, you just have a big spawn of mayhem, Primal Might real big, and you swing for lethal in the air kind of thing. Otherwise, it's mono black aggro. Sideboard wise, we have a really good sideboard here. Now, we're going to be playing best of one today because I'm kind of short on time. I'm sorry because I keep doing best of one and I prefer best of three. It's just a lot of times if I'm just kind of short on time, these best of one games are just easier. Well, sideboard wise here, we have some Hunted Vengeance. This is kind of a weird one here, but just getting to put a death count, we play against decks that don't have a lot of stuff like control. It's a 3-mana 4/5 with Menace, which is pretty good. Witch's Vengeance here. Things like Goblin, this is a 3-mana kill all your creatures, which is really good. Rex Sage to blow up anything we need. Leyline of the Void, all those pesky Rakdos Darkness decks, things like that. But yeah, this is the deck list. I got this one from Andrea Menguci's been posting about this one. Though to be fair, I mean, Menguci's getting the credit for this deck. Delmo, my buddy Delmo, I saw him do it first. I didn't see anybody else do this before he did, so I'm going to give him the credit for all this. But yeah, let's take this in some games. Let's see if we can tighten smash some faces with some Primal Might. Let's go. Alright, first game today here is against Dimlicks. There's a joke I can make about Dimlicks, but we're not going to. Opener here is pretty good. We got double 1-drop, 2-drop, hopefully a 3-drop, and Spawn of Mayhem. Opponent starting the Leyline of Abundance. Yikes. So we need to try to kill them fast before they get up to all their big things here. We'll start off here with the Knight of the Ebon Legion because I'll probably go Timber right here on 2. Green, Leafkin Druid, okay. Into Paradise Druid. That's a very good start for opponent. Obliterator's sweet card. I don't know how good it is in this matchup unless we draw the Primal Might. That Leafkin Druid's annoying too because I can't attack. Pass here, opponent has a jillion mana. Leafkin Druid again. Gilded Goose. Oh my gosh. Opponent with... Oh my gosh. That's a heck of a turn 3. My goodness. Well, they are in top deck mode now. The bad news is they can start sinking all that mana into Leyline of Abundance. So they're actually in a really good spot here. I think for now what I try to do is attack in. I'm going to hope that they throw like a Paradise Druid in front of this. With Gilded Goose, I don't think it's worth... I don't know. Maybe it is. We just kill that because otherwise, I mean, I can't Thought Seize now, and I don't think I just care about playing just Gutter Bones. So I think we just get this Gilded Goose out of here. That's one big creature we have to deal with. Don't have to deal with later. Opponent, land for them. They pass the turn. Alright, so it's turn 4 here. I guess we're playing this, and I think we just play Obliterator and pass. It's unfortunate, because now we're in a spot where it's just really hard, because they can just start making their creatures really big. So we actually might be in trouble here, and I think getting an Obliterator down now kind of like holds them back from attacking as well, because they can't attack into this stuff quite as much as they would want to. So there's counters for all their critters there. They do that and make a food token. At this point, I think we're just hoping they don't top deck anything too spicy. But even these lands aren't terrible for them. We need a Primal Might really bad is what this boils down to. I can attack him with Obliterator here. Don't know if I really want to. This Thought Seize is dead. But I think we attack in now. And I'll even attack him with the Knight. Hold that up. Because as of now, they'd have to double block to kill my knight, and that just doesn't seem like it's a good trade for them. Yeah, so like if they spend their whole turn here doing this, because they're going to have to pump their Paradise Druid up twice to be able to not die here. Yeah, so now we're still good. Let's see if they do it again. So they have just enough mana to do that. Yeah, so much mana. All right, well, now we can follow that up by just playing Gutter Bones. We can Thought Season. All right, we got them down to 4 creatures. Another land. Okay, they're not drawing super hard. They had that, but they had that such an insane start that I can't even really feel bad for them. Let's see if they attack in here. They can hit us for a good amount. Looks like they're just sending the goose. The goose is loose, my friends. The goose is loose. Swamp for us. We're not exactly drawing super hot now either. Do I want to attack in here? Or do I want to just play Spawn? I think I just want to play Spawn, honestly. Timuret can exile some things in their graveyard, gain us a little bit of life here. I think we're just passing the turn now. So, land again for them. I mean, their deck is mostly just lands and mana dorks. Go ahead and exile 2 creatures from their yard, gain 2 life. We're back up to 19. Oh man, Primal Might's going to be so sweet when we actually get to draw it. Let's go. Let's go. Now they do have, I mean, it's not as amazing as we want it to be because of these food tokens. Like that's 2 of the things they can sack there. But still, we're in a pretty good spot here. So we can do this for 6. Do it for 6 is pretty good. And we'll hit their Llanowar since it's the highest power creature they have. This will kill their Obliterator, but if they decide to pump all this stuff up anymore, that's one more thing they've got to sacrifice. So let's see what they do here. Oh, Primal Might, you beautiful card. I figured they would have like made some food or something. Maybe they can still do that in response now with a Gilded Goose. Alright, so they're down to 3 lands, 3 creatures, and Leyline. So we attack here. So if I attack all, they have to block the Obliterator or they're dead. Yeah, because if they don't block Obliterator, that is 14 damage coming through. So yeah, we're going to send it. And they decide no blocks. They were dead there. Primal Might, get it done. Let's go. Good first game here. Let's go ahead and play another. Game number 2 against Zanger. I told a joke the other day, and it was a Zanger. We'll keep this. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Scrappy or Timuret. We got that Primal Might action if we can draw a green source. See what we're up against, y'all. I think in the dark this is a keep, though. Let's go ahead. Thoughtseize. Gobos. This is really awkward because they have the Muxus and the Goblin Matron. I think we do this and make them have to... I don't know, like maybe we're supposed to take the Goblin Matron there, but then they're still guaranteed the Muxus. I don't know. Either way, I think for now... just play old Timmy. Timmy Reds. We did find the green source for a Primal Might, which is good. So, I think my hope is they like... I don't think they're going to use their treasure, though. I would like for them to use their treasure and play Krinko so I could fight it. I think for now, we just play Scrappy, pass the turn. Fighting a Wily Goblin does nothing. So, Goblin Matron. Get another Muxus. Very awkward for us. I guess I can go to attacks first, and then if they try to like double block one of my creatures, I can Murder Strider it. That doesn't feel amazing. Yeah, they just take it. I think here we just play another Scrap Heap, and then play our Overgrown Tomb tapped. Oh, I mean, we're going to have to hope they whiff on Muxus is what this comes down to, though. Let's go ahead, play this Overgrown Tomb tapped. Krinko. Luckily, Krinko doesn't have ace. Ooh, they missed the land drop. That's good for us. Okay, so here we got an important decision to make. I can play Obliterator, but then I think I have to... God, this sucks. I can either play Obliterator... Let's go and attack in first to see if they happen to block. I doubt they do. Okay, we got it down to 7. I think I gotta play Obliterator here and hope they miss a land drop again. They didn't miss a land drop. Well, maybe they'll whiff. Whiff! 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 Oof. I mean, they only hit 2 goblins, but 2 chieftains are a pretty damn good hit, especially since they have this. Yeah, with those being 3/3s, I don't think there's much we can do here. I can block one thing, but it's not going to be enough. With 1 chieftain, that would have been... Still lethal? Yeah. A non-chieftain haster would have been fine, actually. But those chieftains pumping everything is a little bit too much. So they get us there. GG opponent. Well done. Game number 3 against Arson Boy. He's just a boy. He's just a boy. We'll take the play here. We're getting lucky to be on the play these games, I'll say that. Not on brand for the channel, that's for sure. No 1-drop here is a bit awkward, but plays Blooming Marsh. I think turn 2 will play old Skyclave or Scrappy Boy. Gobos again. Okay. We can get revenge this time. Right on time. There is not the Ebon Legion. As bad as it feels, I think we got to play this in Primal Might. Skirk Prospector just lets that deck do way too many things. So while they can get no value out of it, I think we just confirm this for 0. Have Knight fight this Prospector. Prospector down, because a lot of times, like, you're not going to be able to stop their top end of things. You really just have to stop their engine and what they're doing. Yes, like maybe they had a 3-drop there they could have played, but we just stopped them from that. Let's go ahead and play Knight. Let's just attack in. I think we're just doing this for 1 and play an old Scrappy. Pass the turn. Hopefully in here they play like a Goblin War Chief. That'd be really good for us. Because we could Primal Might. We could pump up. Yeah, okay. So we can... I could also Skyclave Shade and then Primal Might for 1. I think we do it this way. I don't know. Maybe what I should have done here was play the Skyclave Shade and then Primal Might for 1 on the Scrap Heap Scrounger. It ends up being about the same amount of damage here. Yeah, that was a little bit bad on my part there. Still, we cleared that out of the way. Could have been worse. But I think it's a little bit suboptimal from us. Let's see what their turn 4 is here now. So far, we've been kind of just controlling the battlefield really well. Got them down to 12. Another War Chief again. No follow-up, hopefully. That's a ballsy attack, but I guess if you know you're not going to be attacked, you know you're not going to be blocking, you might as well. Interesting. Another Goblin Matron kind of hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like I think want to make it to where they have to work to get that Muxus if they want to do that. Because they have the land in play for it, so now they have a tough decision. They can either play Krinko and then not really get in Muxus territory, or they just play the Matron, which is this dopey 1/1. It's kind of a rough place for them. All right, we got them down to 7. Can they play both of these this turn? Actually, they cost less. 1, 2. Yeah, they can play both of these. That's actually kind of awkward too. And then they go get Muxus. Goblins is so annoying. We're not dead though. They can make 3 1/1s, which is pretty frustrating. Spawn Mayhem. So, attack-wise here, I think I attack with the Scrap Heap and the Knight, because if I attack with the 1/1, they just block Goblin. I don't know, maybe I just send it all. This does force them to block. Now, I do think they may just... oh, they got the... Guess I should have thought. Let's see how they block, though. Because maybe they don't even block the Skyclave Shade. Like, maybe they try to really get this Knight of the Ebon Legion dead. Okay. I mean, if you're just making your tokens be chump blockers, I think I'm kind of cool with that. Okay. So we lose the Skyclave Shade. That's another card that we can just play again another turn, so I don't even hate losing that. Now we have Spawn of Mayhem in the air to hold back and block here. We can't really play around the muck. Like, if they mucks us here and kill us, then they kill us. It is what it is. Come on, whiff! Whiff! No hate. Well, if they got the War Chief, though. I still don't think we're dead here, though. They can Krinko and swing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, which isn't lethal. They'll take 1, 6. God, we're so close to having lethal. So no swing from here. Ooh! Oh! Primal Might, baby. You love to see it. That is exactly what we wanted there. So, you know, casual Primal Might. We just hit one of these 1/1 tokens here, swing in for the victory. So we'll just hit a, you know, I don't like that token. We'll take it out on that one. Primal Might for 4, and we'll swing in 8 in the air. That was a top deck, y'all. That's how we do it. Let's go! You love to see it. You love to see it. All right. Probably last game of the day here is against Nope, so I'm assuming this is a control player. On the draw, it's a good hand, though. On the draw here, 2 1-drops and a 2-drop. We have the Obliterator and Primal Might. We just got to draw lands and we're good. Against the mono red here, I think I'll just play the Gutter Bones. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Knight of the Ebon Legion and force them to use removal on that. Yeah, I feel kind of dumb there now because I could have easily, you know, stopped them from doing that. Alright, so here we'll just play Big Booty. Big Booty Timuret. Now, granted, it's going to be a 2/2 because they can just shock this Gutter Bones. Yep. Gutter Bones has been shocked. And their Lava Runner is now a 2/2. Alright, we've been drawing just 4 drops, so let's hope. Okay, 3 mana Skewer. We just need some lands here, and I still think we're okay. That's Primal Might. Primal Might and no green source right now, so yeah, nice. Let's let them have this. Mountain Frenzy. This is bad. Oh my god. We kept. You saw the hand I kept. We kept a great hand. That wasn't really a game, so let's play one more. All right, this is the last game of the day, and it's against a Juice Box Hero. Na 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 na. This is a big old mulligan. After no lands that last game, we get a 1 land here. That's a Willing Cemetery. No, thank you. While here, we'll keep this. Juice Box tells me hello. Hello, friendo. On the draw, I don't think we need 2 of these. I'll just throw back the Scrounger. Hello. And I'm going to ditch the Scrounger over the Shade because we only have the one other creature here. So I think the Skyclave Shade has a better chance of being a little bit more effective. Blue-white, so we'll be playing against some control landies over here. We'll play Skyclave here because if they Essence Scatter it, then we just play a land next turn and play it again. So Skyclave Shade coming down. And they were holding something up there, so it makes me think it was something like an Essence Scatter. Juice Box Hero on that Azorius Control. Ooh, Baffling's a pretty good answer against this A. We have met our Bafflingen, my friends. Well, I think here we just Thoughtseize and then Timuret. See what else we're working against here. I don't like it. I think we take a Cast Out just so they can't draw into more action. We have some pretty evasive threats in this deck, but Cast Out, Bafflingen are good answers to them. So, play their land. Man, I want to play Spawn on Mayhem. Maybe we can like dope them into killing our Timuret here. Doubtful, but yeah, I think we just pass. Like I don't want to give them just free Spawn of Mayhem value here. So another land. They have 1 card we don't know of, and it's Search for Kata. Sucks because they're still holding up Absorb. The good news is we can keep Exile in their graveyard, and at least that way they're not going to get to flip us Kanta ever with this Timuret out right now. So I mean that's a thing. Okay, Scrounger's not the worst draw in the world. And I think I just play this and kind of hope that gets an absorb out of their hand. Now they can cast it out, but let's see what they do. Okay, no counter. Is what it is. He's a jukebox hero. Na, 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 na. Also, this may be the last gameplay you see from me until Call Time's out. We're going to be looking at spoilers and all that kind of stuff here. So this is kind of, I mean, I'll still be playing a little bit on my own, but I'm just not really playing much Magic on my own these days. Primal Might's so bad in this matchup and we keep drawing it. I mean, it could come in clutch at some point, though. Let's go ahead, swing in, hit him for 5. Okay, we'll take that. Let's see if they decide to cycle cast out or just make a token with castle. So they decided to just play cast out here. Oh, my Scroungy. I could murder it, and I think actually that's what we want to do. I'm going to murder this rider in my own scrap heap Scrounger. Because I want that thing in the yard in case something else dies. So that happens. They just have the 2 absorbs in hand. And whatever they just draw. Okay, another castle. That's fine. Lined here. You can swing in. I mean, this Timorous doing work right now. And this is kind of nice because we can just play this Murderous Rider. And if they counter it, then we have the Scrap Heap Scroungers able to come back. So let's see what they do here. And plus, it just feels so bad to counter a Murderous Rider. I think we're doing a good job of just kind of keeping them like they're in just such an awkward position this whole game. Hello, opponent. Okay, they finally decide there. They let it resolve. 4 power on board now. They'll make a 1/1, but I mean, that ain't really doing much of anything. We still have our Timoret ready to exile something. Alright. Eat up that sensor. Again, just keeping that graveyard empty, so right now their search just lets them scry return, but that's it. So another spawn, so now I think with 2 spawns we can probably start doing some things here. I could use one of these Primal Mights. Let's go to attacks first and see what they do. I'm assuming they chump one of these. Okay. Yeah, like again, like we got them down to 7 now. Still think we just passed the turn. I mean, they're still taking 2 a turn at this rate. That's the thing. Like, they're not really doing anything to advance their board state or to hurt us at this moment. And if we draw another land, we can play a Spawn of Mayhem into an Absorb. And then if they're tapped out especially, just play another Spawn of Mayhem. Because the opponent's going to have to do something right now. Like, for the moment, okay, this makes me think they have a board wipe. So they hit us down. Board wipe. Wrath of God. But again, even that's not a big deal because we just bring Scrap Heap Scrounger back. This deck is doing a really good job of keeping them kind of on edge. We'll exile old Timoret. Timoret is not my lover. Oh! Land. Land's actually not a terrible draw here again because we can double spawn. So let's go to attacks first. See if they have some way to stop this. If they're not, they go to 4. Alright, so we know this is going to get countered, but I need to get that one out of their hand at the very least so I can get this other one down. Okay, so opponent, so self-absorbed. Let's go ahead and play another Spawn of Mayhem. Again, just ways to put our Scrap Heap Scrounger back in a good spot. So right now they need to find another board wipe. They kept on top whatever that was. Alright, they just passed the turn. Ooh, Thoughtseize a pretty good draw. Again, they can counter that as well. But if they do, then this Primal Might gets a little bit more open. Let's see what they do here. I'm kind of inviting them, saying, hey, absorb me, baby. Absorb me real... Ooh! Okay, so they Shark Tide figured in response. It doesn't matter. Game's over. Let's go ahead and do another bigly. Huge! It's a Primal Might, and it's gonna be huge. So we'll fight. That's a 5/5 Shark. Count. Stop the count. Stop the count. So we go. We swing for 11, and that's a GG. Good game there. Let's take a look at deck lists one more time. Also, gold 3. Let me call my mom real quick. Alright, y'all. So overall, this is a very fun deck. Really enjoyed this one. We lost some games, just one due to goblins being goblins, and another one where the mana gods decided we were not going to play Magic. But otherwise, really good games with this deck. This deck can both beat you down, but also kind of go long against control like we saw there. So really enjoyed this one. Looking forward to Kaldheim deck building, spoilers, all that kind of stuff. So stick with me, y'all. It's about that glorious time of new set season. Let's go!